Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Till now we have read about Java variables. Now you see there are some keywords which are reserved by Java so that we cannot create any variable name using this keyword or use this as normally because these are already reserved by the Java. Like if you see there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50 keywords here I have stated which are reserved by the Java. So we cannot write any name of the variable, any type of variable name of this keyword. Like if you see, if you want like int 4 is equals to 5. So we cannot create this variable because this particular 4 is already reserved by that keyword Java, by Java. So any of the variable which is stated here cannot be used in variable naming or any kind of stuff. We use it as already in the syntaxes only. Okay. Now coming to the next part, data types. As we have read that the variable size depends on the data type, we have already seen in the variable part. So the data type, what is that? Data type is nothing but it only specifies the different size and value that can be stored inside a variable. If you see any particular variable, whenever any variable is created, it is nothing but a container. So the size of that particular variable depends on the data type. So in the memory, when that particular variable, if you say this particular variable ch, the space which is allocated in the memory to this particular variable depends on the data type. So data type specifies the different sizes and the values which we are going to store in that particular variable. So if you see the types of variable, if you see here basically two type of variables, primitive and non-primitive. Okay, what does it means to be primitive and what does it means to be non-primitive? Basically, primitive data types are those data types whose size is already defined, and the non-primitive data types are those data types whose size are determined by us, which we will determine. Like if you see uh, in primitive data types, there are two, Boolean and numeric, and Boolean having normal variable if you see that particular Boolean, and in numeric there are two, characters and integral, and characters char variable, char data type, and integral there are two like integers and floating points. And in integer, byte, short, int, and long. It depends on the different sizes of the particular variable data type. And in floating point, there are two, float and double. If you see, you can see the chart here. Here, the type of first one is the Boolean, whose values are true or false. Default value is false, and its size is 1 bit. Now you see, uh, if you see, so that 1 byte is equals to 8 bits. Okay, 1 byte is equals to 8 bits. So the Boolean variable is of size 1 bit, and it can be true or false, and range value is true or false. Now if you see the byte is nothing but 2's complement integer that belongs from, if you see, minus 128 to 127, it means minus 128 to 127. The value ranges from this of the byte, and the size default value is 0, and the size of the byte data type is 8 bit. 8 bits means 8 bits equals to 1 byte. That means the size of the byte variable is 1 byte. Okay. Now the char data type. Oh, sorry, this one is byte data type. Okay. Now the another data type is char. It is nothing but Unicode characters, and its default value is this one. It denotes 0. Now its size is 16 bit. That means 2 byte. Okay, and examples are A101, that any kind of character values. And we if you read not read about the ASCII values, Then the ASCII values is nothing but the integral representation of all the characters available, like A, B, C, D, anything are capital A, capital B, capital C, D, hash, dollar sign, all the type of symbols which are available, which are used in the computer. If you see, um, if any type of variables like this, B, C, any D, capital A, capital B, capital C, D, 0 to 9, these all are characters, and any kind of symbols like hash, dollar, at the rate, anytime, because see, in Java or in any language, or computer only understand the language of 0 1 0 1. That means only 0 and 1. These two numbers, only Boolean numbers, our computer understand. So computer do not understand ABCD, but it understand its ASCII values. That means whenever this particular as that means A is equals to 65. Okay, so when this ASCII value, the ASCII value of capital A is 65. So whenever we entered A, the computer understands first 65, and then this 65 is converted into 0 1, then Boolean expression. Like if you convert it into 65, it will goes like 30 to 1, then 2, 16 0, 2 8 0, 2 4 0. Now it's again 4220 and 210. So 100, 001. So this one is the Boolean representation of particular capital A. So our computer understand this Boolean representation. Okay. So this one is the representation of this particular character A. So our computer understand this. So our computer do not understand this one. So character values describes to ASCII value 0 to 225. We write ABCDs because it is unable for us to write anything in Boolean expression. Like for only A65, we have to write this much value. So it's unable to having, if you suppose you want to write this particular sentence, it will be trivial to write in the Boolean expression. So we use this one, and our compiler converts this language into this machine code. Now another data type is sort. It's again the same, default value 0. It is also of 2 byte. Okay. Now its value ranges from, you see here, the value ranges from this to here. Now int, its default value is also 0, and it is of 4 byte, and its value ranges from here to here. I've written. Then from the long, its default value is also 0, and its value size is 8 bytes, and its value ranges from this place to this one. And the in the float one, it's nothing but IEEE 7 floating point, and it is 0 0.0, and its size is of 4 byte, and its value represents from up to 7 decimal digits. That means after the decimal num after, if you see the floating value, uh, if you see the floating value like 1 point, the number of digits after the this particular decimal is, when we write it in float, that's up to 7, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So after that 7 digits, its float can store. But if we want to store more than that, so we have to use double. So double is nothing but, it's again 0 0.0, it's of 8 bytes. Those, the size increases, and it's up to 16 decimal digits. So this one is for the data types. So that's all for today. See all you in the next video.